All right, let's get right into it. Today we're talking about something that'll make your head spin. The winning trade that actually fails you. It sounds completely crazy, right? But believe me, it happens way more often than you think. So just imagine this for a second. You've been at it for weeks, grinding it out, being super careful with your risk. You're at, say, 7% profit, so close to that funded account you can almost taste it. And then, bam, you catch a massive move on gold, a total black swan event. You don't just hit your 10% target, you absolutely obliterate it. You're already thinking about the celebration.
And then, while you're on that high, an email pops up. Your stomach just drops. It's from the prop firm, and the message is short and it's brutal. You failed.
Wait a minute. What? How is that even possible? You crushed the profit target. You didn't break any drawdown rules. You won. So what gives? Well, that's exactly the question we're about to break down.
The culprit behind this whole mess? Well, it has a name. It's a sneaky little rule, often tucked away in the terms and conditions, that catches so many traders completely off guard. It's called the consistency rule.
So what on earth is it? Simply put, it means that no single trading day can be responsible for a giant chunk of your total profit. Most firms cap it somewhere around 30 to 40%. So if your profit target is $10,000, you can't have one single day where you made like 4,000 or 5,000 of it. It's just too much.
And this chart, man, it shows you exactly what I'm talking about. Look at that. You've got all these nice, small, steady green days. You're building your account the right way. And then one monster home run trade, that huge spike, and boom, violation. You just blew past that 30% line. The irony is just painful, isn't it? The single best trade you took is the very one that gets you kicked out.
Now, this all leads to a really obvious question, right? Why would a company penalize you for a massive win? Aren't you supposed to be partners? Well, to figure that out, we've got to pop the hood and see how these places really make their money.
It just doesn't make sense on the surface, does it? A huge win feels like it should be a win-win for everybody. But here's the thing you have to understand. These firms aren't just looking for profitable traders, they're looking for a very specific kind of profitable trader.
Okay, so here's the real deal. For a lot of these retail prop firms, their main income doesn't come from profit splits. Nope, it's from all the challenge fees they collect from the huge number of people, we're talking 90% or more, who don't pass. And get this, you're almost always trading on a demo account during the challenge anyway. Their entire business model banks on you failing.
So what this all means is they use this consistency rule as a filter. They want to weed out the gamblers from the serious traders. They're not interested in funding someone who just went all in on one massive YOLO trade and got lucky. They want to see repeatable behavior, a system they can actually trust.
All right, so now we understand why they do this. Let's get practical. How do you actually deal with this rule so it doesn't bite you? It actually comes down to some pretty simple math.
Okay, if you remember just one thing from all this, make it this sentence right here. Your single biggest winning day, that one day, is what determines the new minimum total profit you need. It basically resets your goalposts.
And here's the formula to figure that out. It's super simple. You just take your highest profit day and divide it by the rule percentage. So if the rule is 30%, you divide by 0.30. Whatever number you get, that's your new real profit target.
Let's run the numbers real quick. Imagine your best day was a $1,500 winner. Awesome. But the firm has a 30% rule, so you take $1,500 divided by 0.30 and you get $5,000. Now, even if your total profit is, say, $3,200, you're not eligible for a payout yet. Why? Because that big win, it means your actual minimum profit target is now $5,000.
Yeah, I know. This rule can feel like you're walking through a minefield. But you know what? The pros don't see it that way. For them, it's just another part of the game. So let's talk about how you can actually trade around it.
Okay, step one, and this is non-negotiable. Actually read the rule book. Find out the exact percentage. Don't just guess. Step two, keep track of your highest winning day. Know that number cold. 3, and this one is all about discipline, cap your daily profits. Hit a reasonable target and just walk away. And finally, number 4, and this is the weird one. If you do have a massive day, you can't stop trading. You actually have to keep taking small, safe trades for a few days to dilute that big win and get its percentage down.
And that right there, that's the entire mindset shift. The successful traders, the ones who pass these challenges, they don't try to beat the rule. They don't fight it. They just design their whole trading strategy around it, right from day one. So really, the best way to think about this is to stop seeing it as some kind of hidden trap. It's not a trap. It's a filter. That's all it is. It's the firm's way of filtering out the lucky gamblers from the consistently profitable traders they want to fund.
So I'll just leave you with this question to think about. Is your strategy just built to make money, or is it built to pass the filter? Is it a robust process that can stand up to these rules day in and day out?